morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Professor Sistrunk, and I'm reaching out to my CNS 110 students. Thus far, everyone is doing great. Now, we will have some more students joining the class because a lot of students been reaching out to me talking about they want to get in the class. So I'm letting some more students come in. So we're going to pull them right in and get them going. But I just wanted to let you guys know you're doing magnificent. You understand the material. But what I want to do now is just go over some things just to make sure you know what we will be going over. In my discussion questions, I will be asking you questions. I want you to dig deep into this and I want you to really understand it. So let's move forward. This is chapter 1, which you already went through, but you're going to receive a lot more of these videos from me, and you will see that I'm going to start breaking down the details of what I need you to focus on, because at the end of the day, I want you guys to think about getting the certification. But most importantly, for those of you who are not in the industry, and I got quite a few people in here who are already in the industry, I want you to think about actually at the end of this course, which is 2 courses now. I spoke about that last time. This is 110, CNS 110, and we have another course called CNS 150 to bring it together for you to get that total certification, the complete certification. Now, with that being said, Microsoft has changed the playing ground. And what do I mean by Microsoft has changed the playing ground? What's happening now is that Microsoft is making it so that these certifications are up to date. So what will you receive at the end of this class? Well, you will receive the knowledge of being able to be a desktop support or help desk specialist, okay? But you also receive at the end of this, if you are diligent in studying, when we bring the 2 classes together, you'll get Test Out Client Pro exam. That Test Out Client Pro exam will give you your first certification on this platform if you don't have any certifications. But on this platform, you'll be able to get the Test Out Client Pro certification. And let me tell you this, I know for a fact that that certification will help you get a job, because I have helped 3 people go into the industry on that certification alone. So it helps. And I got a couple of students in here also who actually used that certification when they went out to get a job. So that's one right there. The second thing is, this is Microsoft new certification, which is MD 100 and MD 101. Now, MD 100 deals, yes, with Windows 10 platform. And the Windows 10 platform, from what I'm told, but it may change, that is the last operating system that Microsoft will produce. They'll just keep expanding on it, okay? And we'll talk a little bit about that as we travel through the class. Now, MD 100, managing modern desktop, meaning that we go into the cloud. We get to learn about how to use devices in the cloud, applications in the clouds. So that's what that certification is about. So these 2 certifications put together will give you the Microsoft Desktop Support certification. Let us move on. Okay. In here, you're going to see these instructors. They're going to be teaching you the particulars of different parts of the course. But of course, I am going to also lecture and teach you certain parts of the course too. We're going to team up on you. And that's what I like. I like for students to get a broader view of our industry from different professors and not just one particular person. I advocate that and I push for that. When you in a school, get many different points of view of the IT industry, because we know the IT industry, IT, information technology, is just a generic term. So it's a lot of things going on in here, and I'm going to introduce you to quite a few of these new things that's going on and also get you up to par for what you need to know. Now, this is tied to multiple certifications and also 2 degrees within our program. So I'm hoping that some of you, which I already know, are working on your degree. Kudos to you. But if you just coming into this class to get the certification so you can go work, definitely kudos to you too. So great. Now, as you can see right here, make up the new certification that's out there. And it's called Microsoft 365 Certified Modern Desktop Administrator Associate. A lot of you take the classes, but you don't get the certification. And then you go out there and you start working and you find out to get more money, you got to go get the certifications. What we need is people who can specifically do a job. So let's say I need someone to work in my IT department, but I need them to be desktop support. I need that person to go focus on. But now with certifications, we can drill down to the specific. I need a network IT person, I can get a network IT person. I need a network administrator, I can get a network administrator. I need a desktop support specialist. I know that I can cherry pick the people I need and put them in a place that I need them to be. Now, this does not mean you can't elevate yourself within the department. Remember, I told you guys before, I started at the very bottom. I was going under desks and tables, connecting wires, setting up desktop computers. Like, it was one time that I was setting up like over 200 computers in this office we built out. So, and I was one of the people that ran the cable. I got cable experience too. So now the first part of this book was just basically to show you the user interface, have you do some installation, have you do some group policy, hardware management, networking, applications. These are topics that will go all the way through this class. You have to know how to set up users. So one of the things you're going to hear me say a lot about, your job is to be a troubleshooter at the company. When you're working for an organization, your primary job is to fix other people's problems. Okay, Windows files and folders. Now, this is a big one here. When you get into Windows files and folders, that's important because you got to make sure you set files and folders up right. You got to make sure you get the right privileges to people. So this is highly important. So you're going to have various sections on here talking about Windows files and folders. You're going to have labs on here demonstrating Windows files and folders. So make sure you understand the concept of this. We'll cover everything. Okay, this is Professor Sistrunk signing off.